This is Ian from Lean Media. I'm an experienced independent book publisher. Today I'm going to show you how to look at your retail metrics in Amazon Vendor Central if you are selling books through Amazon Vendor Central. Let's get started. So we are in Amazon Vendor Central. What you would need to do to look at your retail analytics, that's where we're going to be going. Click on the hamburger menu, then go to reports, then go to retail analytics. And you can see I've kind of bookmarked it so I can see it quite easily. But if you don't see this bookmark, that's the way you do it, via the hamburger menu, reports, retail analytics. What you're going to do then is you're going to go to sales. Sales is one of the tabs at the top. It's very tiny text, and you'll come to this screen. Now, this screen is very puzzling because there's some words there that may seem strange to you. It's not showing anything at first, but basically what you have to do is you have to tell it. You have to tell this tool what you want to look at, the sales period you want to look at. So the time frame, I usually select weekly, and it will show you the most recent time frame. Right now, it's actually 2 days after December 27th, and it's not showing the full, the week up until now. It's showing the last period where there was a week, and December 27th was a Saturday. So I'm going to select that, and then I'm going to click Apply. Now, you can see right away, it basically spits out a list of the books. ASIN is basically an ISBN 10. The name of the title, and then the shipped revenue. So the shipped revenue is actually the retail price of the items on Amazon as they were shipped, and you can see the number of shipped units too. One very interesting thing about the sales report, it doesn't show the inventory on the same page. This has been driving me nuts. Even before Amazon Vendor Central took over, Amazon Advantage had this problem too. And basically, to reconcile your shipped amount versus what you have in inventory, you have to run two separate reports. But that's the way it is. That's how I deal with it. I have to run two separate reports, one for sales, one for inventory, to compare what's going on. But if you need to see another time period, for instance monthly, you would just select monthly. It would show you the most recent month. So in my case, because December's not yet over, the most recent month I can see is November. So let's click that, apply, and it will show that. If you can't see certain items, what you can do is you can export it to Excel or CSV, and then you can do things like customize columns if you want to see other sorts of data. For instance, you want to see ISBN or binding or something like that. But basically, that's the way it works. If this video helped, please take a moment to like it and follow me, and I'll see you next time.